Good day, everybody. So I just got back from downtown Toronto. Did a little bit of shopping. Um, Went down to Chinatown. I love Chinatown for the selection of normally difficult to get tropical fruits. I've been seeing more of this in the regular grocery stores of Rambutan, but not of that quality. That's a nice red color, and a lot of the ones I see, like at Loblaws and places like that, are brown. And this is the color you want to go for right there, that nice red color. And then the mangosteens here, that's those right there. Now that I'm not quite sure how to determine the ripeness of one of those. If anybody knows, let me know. I mean, because it all looks the same to me. Maybe it's the feel of it. I'm not quite sure. And then we have here sapodillas. I love sapodillas. This is nature's brown sugar. That's the best way I can describe it. This one here is ripe. You can see it's even starting to ooze out the water from the skin. And when you squeeze it, it's got a nice squeeze to it. So this one here is for dessert tonight after my big dinner. And then this one's a little bit harder, so it'll take a few more days to ripen. But you really got to let those babies ripen properly, because when I first bought sapodilla, they were hard, and I wasn't sure how. I wasn't aware of the fact that they needed to soften first to get ripened. And when I bit into one and tried to swallow it, I almost choked on it. It was like just pure starch in my throat, and it wasn't going anywhere. Now here, these are mangoes, as you can see, but they're not just your ordinary mango. That is a Vietnamese mango, and if you've never had a Vietnamese mango, you got to try it. They are amazing. So, oh yes, and over here, I went to Keslington Market. That's a great place to go to as well. And fortunately, it's just like right around the corner from the Chinese market. This is all in the area of Spadina and Dundas, if you're in the Toronto area. So the Keslington Market, that's kind of like a leftover hippie village is the best way I can describe it. It really is. And you get these neat little independent shops and independent markets and cafes and yeah, and it's just got a real vibe about it that it's like if you want to get away from the brand names, that's the place to go to. So there's a all organic fruit market there called Natural for Life Foods. That's it, yes. And they had a nice selection of greens there today. Like I bought this lovely kale here and this romaine lettuce and some nice organic spinach. And what really caught my eye, I had to put it in water though, it was starting to wilt because it was quite warm out, is this celery. Now I don't know if it comes through on my camera here, but it's a really dark green celery, which tells me too, and the stems are not as big as what you get on a lot of celery. So I'm guessing this is going to be pretty high in sodium. So I'm looking forward to having some of that this evening. So that's just my little grab for the day. And this is food. This is food for kings. Like, I don't buy this all the time, because if I had to eat this kind of food here, the fruits that are before me, it would to eat all of it, to eat enough of that to meet my caloric needs every day, I would have to spend $100 a day at least just to meet my caloric needs, to eat enough food. So this is like a treat for me. This is a special day kind of food. But the thing is I don't go to bars, so I don't spend. People go out to a club and they'll spend like $10 a drink, or they'll spend $20 just to get into a nightclub and then spend $10 a drink, or they spend $10 on a pack of cigarettes, or whatever perhaps not so legal substance that they're into. And I'm not into any of that. So this is kind of like my indulgence. And if you've got I don't know where you live, but if you can locate a Chinese village with Chinese supermarkets, you got to go there, because this is the place where you're going to get these interesting kinds of tropical fruit that are very, very satisfying. Have a great day and fruit up.